Hi, I'm Chris, and today we're going to experiment with fire starting equipment. I've got a Strike Force flint and steel. We'll see if we can make a nice little fire like this. Okay, so I've got birch bark, spruce needles, dried. They turn red like that. This is called old man's beard, or it's a moss that deer, white-tailed deer, really like. And this is laundry dryer lint. And there's our Strike Force fire starter. We're going to try lighting all these things just on their own. Okay, so I'm going to try this Strike Force. It's made by Ultimate Survival Technologies. I got this at Joe O'Paddle's website. I'll just give you a little example here. You can see this thing really throws the sparks. Now the wind is coming this way, so I'll do it right here. Now I've heard it tell that you don't actually go like this, but more this, like this. So let's just see how this works. There's your dryer lint. Okay, there it goes. As you can see, that really goes. This will be the next component to our fire. We got your kindling, the small stuff, medium stuff, and this will be the fuel. Okay, so I got my birch bark and I got a little bit of kindling on there. Wind's coming this way. And I'm going to try and light this up with this Strike Force here. Make sure this kind of sticks together. And here we go. There we go. Get our tinder on there. Just let that get going for a little bit. Got a bucket of water here in case this gets out of hand. And a broom.
May I ask why?
It gives it oxygen, it makes it hotter. Okay, so I've totally put this fire that we had using birch bark and the kindling and the Strike Force igniter. So now we're going to do it the easy way. Okay, so I've got my 20-minute road flare, striker and igniter. I've got my dryer lint here, and above that, on top of that, I've got kindling, and on top of that, I've got some larger pieces. So let's see how this fire goes. I'm just going to put this in here. Just going to rest that like that and let it go. This flare's going out. You have a bum flare here. As you can see, this fire is already starting just with the lint itself. I put the lint on a bed of fairly large kindling. This rock I'm starting this fire on is actually wet from putting out the last fire. So we'll just stick that in there. Let it do its thing. Not a lot of wind right now. This flare idea was suggested to me by Matt Jackson through the Facebook. He's a kayaker, canoer. I believe he's a canoer, not sure, but kayaker for sure. Yeah, you can see that wood's already starting up. Definitely a little bit easier than using birch bark. Okay, I've got this buck. It's stamped 479 with a little arrow pointing towards the blade, made in China. I'm not a huge fan of buck knives, but I've never used this knife, so I want to see how it's going to do for making shaving. So let's give this a whirl here. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I've had a few buck knives actually break on me. One was accidentally dropped and the tip broke. Yeah, what's wrong with this? So you can see this is making some nice wood shavings for tinder. The idea here is you want to open up this piece of wood to get at the dry stuff when if it's wet. Yeah, that works good. The buck 479 model. It's like a $30 knife from Walmart, Canadian Tire. Not bad. And as always, make sure your fire is dead out. It's nice that we've got a huge fire hydrant known as Lake Superior right here. This is what you call the bucket brigade. That looks pretty well out to me. Thank you for watching, folks.